What's up, guys? Reedy here. Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. Today we are going to be previewing the QPR match. It is tomorrow. Another pre-season game that we are very looking forward to because I am going, and also the new contract signing. Well, is it a contract signing? I don't know. It's a renewed contract signing of Marc Albrighton. I hope we're all happy with that. Let's get some comments in the chat and let's get started. So guys, how is everyone doing? This is the Friday show. I am going to be starting to host these every single Friday for the new games and previous games when we get to the Europa League games. Can't wait for that. We already got somebody coming in to speak to us about the new signing and obviously the game tomorrow. But let's get some highs in chat and what's up to get going. So Ben, welcome mate. Appreciate you coming in. Ross, welcome. Hope you're all right as well. Luca. He was already there. Yes, of course he was. He was ready to get that shirt on again. I was honestly shocked that he got another signing. I thought he was going to Burnley. In my opinion, it's a good signing now because we've got him. But because I thought we were losing him, I thought maybe it was a good thing for him. But we never know, really. Hi, great. Welcome. Let me just make sure my settings are okay. Yes, they're fine. Greetings from Streatham Branch, if that's how I say it right. Welcome. Appreciate you coming in. I can see your still European logo on there as well. Welcome to all. So let's get Grain. Grain, are you ready to come in? How are you, Grain?
All good, mate. Yourself?
Yes, I'm good. I can't wait for tomorrow's game, and I'm happy with the new signing.
Definitely.
Oh.
I'm just hoping.
I'm
just hoping that he puts a decent side out tomorrow because of Villarreal and the Charity Shield in a week's time. So I think he's mixed it up a bit in the last two, but now he needs to start to thinking about what his starting 11 is going to be.
Yeah, I think obviously I went to Burton and obviously I watched the Wickham game, and I just thought. I was speaking to Phil as well. It's on with two full squads on two different halves. It's hard to give a rating on what players have played well, and it's hard to get going when you've got two different full lineups, both halves. I don't know what you think about that, but I think you're right. I think we need to play a full 11 for the majority of the game to try and see get a win, and obviously, hopefully, see our form come into it as well.
That's the one. I think if he's going to change it, you do the changes 60, 65 and start giving people a rest. But at half time, they ain't really got into it, have they, after 45 minutes?
Well, like I said, it's like they come into the game and they start getting actually warmed up and into the game about 15, 20 minutes in. And then they've only got 20 to 25 minutes to show what they're made of before they get taken off again. So I think you're right. Obviously, with the 15-minute break as well, you get a bit of a feel to the game, and obviously you get back into it after half time. But when you're getting subbed off straight after half time, it's hard to see that. Then there's a fresh team come out. They're not used to how their opponent's team's playing, and it's hard to get grips to start getting a goal, even trying to get into the game first. But yeah, I know what you mean. Let's get a few highs in the chat as well. Making sure to see everyone. Evening, Sean.
Yes, Ross.
There you go. Sean, we will get a link to you in a minute, mate. Daniel, the contract for Euro Tillemans, is it coming through? I'm not too sure. I was surprised with the Brighton one, but you never know. Tillemans could be in. He's back in training, so we might see him against QPR. Do you think we'll see him, Gray? Do you think we'll see Euro Tillemans?
I think so. QPR? I think so. I mean, you've got to remember as well, though, he was at the Euros, he played every match, and that's so 2 or 3 weeks rest isn't really going to sort of lose his fitness as such. He's, maybe a little bit of a tweak here and a tweak there for him, but I don't think he's going to be too much out of match practice in that.
No, obviously, the players coming back. I don't know if Ward's back for the goalkeeper as well, but I want to start seeing the main squad. Obviously, we've got Villarreal as well, and we've got the Community Shield. In both of them games, we need our full team. And I think if we don't play our full team or near enough full team in this QPR game, I don't see any kind of momentum building for these games because they're just going to be like
No,
a
that's
full
right.
team again. And I think, obviously, with the Albrighton signing as well, I think it's a brilliant signing now because we've actually kept him. But I thought we were going to lose him. And I honestly think he's a brilliant player. In my own opinion, I don't think he's Premier League quality, but his work rate, I think, pushes that to the point where he actually is still worth keeping and using in the squad.
Definitely, he's going to be a big impact player, I think.
Yeah, he is. Like I say, in my personal opinion, if we don't sign a winger, I think he might be our starting right winger. Obviously, I think he's preferred to be on the left. Obviously, with Harvey Barnes hopefully coming back soon, I don't think he will fit in the left. So I think he will have to fit in the right. And like I said, every time he plays, it seems like we do get a few crosses in and hopefully a few chances created from it. And I was watching a video today about Marc Albrighton and Maddison, and he was saying about he has assisted quite a lot since he's been at this club. So it is a good signing to keep, really, in my opinion.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
You said.
I read somewhere today we're looking at, and I can't remember the guy's name and I can't remember where it's from, but someone for about 35 million was on the Leicester.
Is it Leon
moves.
Bailey?
That's the one.
Yeah, I saw that as well. It was I think who was it? Aston Villa were interested in him. Leicester were. I think there's one more, maybe Norwich, I think.
No, was it Wolves?
Wolves, sorry, yes, you're right. Yeah, Wolves. All three of us are looking interested in him. And to be honest, it would be a brilliant sign because it is a brilliant winger that I've seen in the Bundesliga. He obviously used to play with Ndidi at Genk in the Belgian league. Say he's not worked in the past with friends from other clubs coming in. Obviously, you had I think who was it who brought someone in? I think it was Gazelle actually, from someone who knew him. And he obviously hasn't played the best, but we've got to give him a chance. Obviously, like I say,
give him a chance, Gazelle.
Rodgers has given him a chance the last couple of games, and I must admit he hasn't been the best. But
I don't even know why that lad's still pulling the shirt on. I could do a better job than him.
I guess so. Like I say, I've not been too impressed with him. But let's see what else people are saying in the chat. Make sure to, Mayan, welcome, mate. If you want to join, I'll put the link in a minute. Gray says Bailey is good. Yeah, I honestly think he's good. I don't know if you've seen anything of Leon Bailey, Gray.
I've not seen anything of him, but I was just reading all the comments about him earlier, and everyone was saying what a steal for 35 he'll be. He's only a young kid as well, isn't he?
Yes, I will have a check to see how young he is, but yeah, it's perfect. We need, obviously, he has got pace. I know he has. I don't know how good his shooting is, but obviously, a winger don't really need that good of a shot if obviously they're coming down the wing. But like I said, it's like this one here with Mayan saying Pereira from West Brom. It's all these sort of wingers that we probably need.
See, that Pereira would be a good buy as well.
It would be, and it's their level of class that we know they've got. Whereas, because someone like Gazelle, we brought him who we just didn't know what he was going to be like.
Stop talking about him. Just stop wasting your breath.
Yeah, I guess. As Grace says here, Gazelle is clueless, so we'll take it then. We'll move on. Yeah. So, what do you reckon to the QPR game tomorrow? Do you think we're going to get anything from it? Do you reckon, like I say, you think we need to put a full team out? Yes, I think that too.
Definitely. The starting 11 needs to be his starting 11 that's going to play against Villarreal in the Charity Shield. Give them 60, 70 minutes and then take them off or take a few off. I was sad to see Wana Hassai. Is that right? Wana Hassi?
Yes.
Go off injured in the week. That was bad. He was looking good. He looked good against Burton and he was doing well against Wickham. But some of the tackles that were going in, I knew someone was going to get injured. I was just praying that it wasn't going to be one of our boys, but unlucky. So one injury already for the season. So we look forward and we'll have someone that can step in his place.
Yeah, exactly. And like you said, with Wanisi, is it Wanisi? Yeah, I honestly can't say his name either. But yeah, he was the only one player that I actually think stuck out of the both games because obviously you could see his talent coming through.
Yeah.
And I think, like I said, with both teams coming out, both halves, it's hard to see a single player that is performing to the level we need it to be. So yeah, I think the number 17 who did get injured was a bit of an unfortunate one for us. Yeah, what do you reckon to the scoreline for tomorrow then? Just before you say anything, we have got a competition that we've got going on. Make sure you comment in the YouTube chat or wherever it is. I think your player to score and your score line, and whoever gets the closest or whoever gets it will win a pizza on Leicester Fan TV. I'll quickly show you the
pizza. Ross
yes,
ain't
there you
cooking
go.
it, is he?
No, he ain't. No, he's definitely not going anywhere near
Thank
this
God
pizza.
for that.
But yeah, there you go. Predict the score and the first goal scorer, and you'll win 2 pizzas if you get it right. I don't know how many people. I might be one, might be, I don't know. Depending who gets it right. It might be quite hard. But yes, go on. What do you reckon to the score tomorrow?
It's going to be a tough game. They turned Man United over, don't forget. 4-2, was it? And,
yeah,
you know, they're up to speed. They've had more friendlies than us. And, you know, depending on what squad man you put out, it's still a good win for QPR. 4-2. You know, it's going to be a tough game. I'm going to hope for a 2-1. And I'm going to say Tillemans to score first.
fair play. Obviously, what you were saying about Man United as well, it's a hard one to say because yes, United probably were playing a weaker side, but it's still hard to play against a United team when I think QPR are in the Championship. So,
Yeah.
and they obviously did it convincingly, obviously 4-2, and we can't make it look like we can easily beat them like we have the last 2 games because we haven't really performed the last 2 games.
I don't think we've created any chances.
No, we ain't, to be honest.
We're missing Yuri. We are missing Yuri big time.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We just need to get a bit of a momentum going, and that's not going to help when we've got 2 different lineups every half. That's 2 games.
We didn't miss Madison when he was injured last season, but if Yuri got injured, we'd miss him. We'd miss him.
Yeah.
He played every game last season. Am I right? He started every game?
Oh, Yuri Tillemans, yes. Yeah. I think you did. I think you had the most minutes other than Casper, I think.
Right.
But yeah, I know what you mean. We're missing that creative midfielder spot. Obviously, we had Dewsbury Hall come in for the last 2 games. You had Madison come in.
He's looking good, though.
But again, you just can't see the quality in them because of how little time they have on the pitch.
Yeah.
And like I said, I was at Burton, and you just couldn't see a way that ball was going to go through because they were just so defensive, and because the team just knew they were going to get swapped out. You can't really get into the mood to try to go for a goal, really.
No. I mean, I think with Dewsbury Hall, I think that if he's not in Brendan's sort of sights for this season, I think personally he should go out on loan to someone like your Watford or someone lower down the table he'll get in, week out, and he'll get Premier League experience, and then next season, he'd be a beast. He's really impressed me this season. I didn't like him before. I thought he was naff, but obviously being at Luton last season has done him well. He won their Players' Player, did he not? And
I think he was that best player last season. Yeah,
and but I'm a man to admit when I'm wrong, and he's impressing me. He really is impressing me.
Yeah, we'll get you in AD in a minute, but yeah, it's kind of like I'm not that knowledge based on all the youngsters. Obviously, when Chowdhury came in, obviously Barnes came in the first season, but Barnes wasn't the best the first season. I've got to admit, he just couldn't finish. He had the pace, but he just couldn't finish. Then he went to obviously West Brom, came back, and he fired it straight back into the Premier League. But I think Dewsbury Hall, obviously, after looking at how we did at Luton, it's got to be something because obviously Luton in the Championship last year, wasn't there? So it can't be easy when you're playing against them sort of sides. But let's get into the chat one more time to see what people are saying. We'll post a link in as well for people to join. We'll get you, Aidan. How are you, Aidan?
All right, mate. You?
Yeah, I'm good. What's your thoughts on the Albrighton signing?
It's a great signing, great servant to the club. A great acquisition when we first got him. He still has something to offer for his work rate. I think he's very popular with the fans, and he's obviously one of the elite, isn't he, from 2015-16?
And what a free transfer that was.
Yeah, fantastic bit of business. So, I'm glad he's seeing it. Well, I would like to think he's seeing his career out with us.
Yeah.
It's great to have him on board.
You're talking very sensible, Adrian.
Like you said, Adrian.
I'm really pleased to see this young man actually so bright and breezy, because normally he's half asleep and he hardly says anything. So it's just a massive change. And obviously, seeing you
normally when I'm in the morning. So
yeah. And obviously seeing you, Gray, seeing you without your vest on outside a shop. I mean, it's great. It's a fantastic Friday night. It is. Couldn't be any better.
I think I'm on Jamie's show on Sunday because there's a competition. I've gave him 30 quid for someone for free drinks in the Fox's Arms. Jamie's doing some sort of quiz with me on Sunday, or a question and someone can win £30 worth of drinks vouchers, courtesy of me, for the Fox's Arms.
Any of your family to enter to give them the inside information so they win it back for you?
Unfortunately, mate, I'm not going out, and you ain't allowed to enter.
That's brilliant. I can cope with
that. Adrian, you were right in saying about how Albrighton's work rate was and is, to be honest. Like I said, I don't think he's Premier League standard now because of how levels have gone up. But with his work rate, obviously, it does push him to still being at the club and how he can play for us. Like I said, when he came on, I watched the video as well about, he was saying about when he came on against Chelsea in the FA Cup final. So obviously Johnny Evans got injured. He just showed how good he is, because obviously he was protecting the back line with being the attacker as well. And it's hard not to have him in the squad, even though he's been here for so long as well.
You do need a few older, wiser heads in there for the youngsters, because we've got a really young squad. And I think an older, wiser head, just to put the foot on the ball, control the tempo when you need to, is a great acquisition to any club.
Sorry, lads, I'm here. I'm emptying the washing machine.
It's all right, mate.
Your dinner was ready in the microwave.
No. Eating's cheating on a Friday night.
You've already been down the chippy, shut up. You've been down the Ocean Fish Bar, mate.
I don't think that's in Erdington.
Is it not?
No.
Oh.
Well, at least you got beer down, haven't you? So that's
the
one
thing.
Adrian.
Yes.
What do you think to the QPR game tomorrow? Are you going or?
No, I'm not going. I've got things to do tomorrow, unfortunately. But I do think now we're going to start seeing a more senior-looking shape to the side, because we've got the Community Shield coming up. Is it next Saturday? Isn't it?
Yeah, week tomorrow.
Yeah, week tomorrow. So we've got. We're only a couple of weeks away from the start of the season, so I think we'll see a little bit more continuity. He's blooded a few youngsters, which is great to see. Always great to see. I'm familiar with a couple of them because with my refereeing, obviously for years I've refereed down the academy before they moved. And the young lad, Kieran Dewsbury Hall, could see from a mile off when he used to referee him as a youngster or was coming through the ranks that he'd got a talent. You could see that he just controlled games at that level, which was great to see. So it's great that he's getting his just desserts now and he's getting a good run out. But a recent one that I've just noticed as well, known this lad since he was about 10 years old, when I was doing school coaching and such with after multi-sports and whatever. He's known as JT within the club. I can't pronounce his surname, but it's Tawanda and whatever his surname is. I don't know how to pronounce it. Number 17, played in the last 2 games, started.
Oh, the one who got injured last game.
Something pose. I don't know.
Wanahasi.
That's something like that, yeah. But he's known within the club as JT. And he was an exciting lad, prospect then, young. He was a small, tricky lad. But now he's filled out, he's grown, he's tall, and now he's getting his opportunities as well. So it's great to see new blood coming through. But I just think that now that we're getting right on the doorstep of the season starting, we'll see a little bit more of a settled side that we're familiar with or we expect. and continuity now to really push for that. I think
we've got to. Did anyone else hear the rumour that Man City are looking at putting out their under-23 squad for the Charity Shield?
No, I've not seen that. I don't. It's hard to say because on one hand you think, you know what, they could do it because obviously the season's coming up and they could be getting ready for it. But then again, I don't see why would you do that in such a big. Oh, is it? Question here: would you two call the Community Shield a big game, or would you say it's more of a big, just a friendly?
It depends if you want the trophy or not, doesn't it? And I think Man City will concentrate on the league again and the Champions League. So maybe they will put the under-23s out, because I'm thinking that they put them out a few times in the FA Cup, didn't they? That they're under-23 squad.
Yeah, a team of that stature. Let's not fool ourselves. An under-23 squad will still be a quality outfit.
Definitely.
Yeah. But I don't think it's a priority for them. It wouldn't be a priority for them. Overall, the whole of the trophies available throughout the season, that would probably be the least of their priorities.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right there. Let's get into more of the chat while we keep talking. Great. Was your dinner ready? I'm guessing not.
Oh, no. The lovely
washing machine.
No, the lovely wife's away in Ireland at the moment, so I'm home alone.
Oh, there you go then. More beer for you.
Definitely. It's a liquid tea tonight.
Ooh.
Cheers, Ed. What are you drinking?
Energy drink.
Old age and all that.
For you saying how good it is to see me as a regular host, or you'll be able to see me every Friday from now on. Might be a bit more energetic, like Aidy said. So, yeah. Wembley. Is any of you two going to Wembley?
No, I'm toying with the idea. It's just down to availability and obviously if tickets become on general sale.
Unfortunately not for me, because on Sunday I drive to Plymouth to get my kids. So I won't be going to Wembley, unfortunately.
Yeah. All right then. Aidy, you were saying about that you think you'll make it. Do you reckon he will?
Yeah, I do. I think he's got all the attributes. I don't think that a loan spell would hurt him. Look at what he did for Barnes. It brought him back a bit invigorated as a player. His finishing has been better since he went away. And look at he's gone to Luton, but he could quite easily go for a better, more well-known club, pushing for higher things than probably what Luton are, without being disrespectful too much. But I think a loan and more game time will do him the world of good. But I don't think we will. I think we'll keep him in there and we'll still use him. But again, who's going to be the fall guy? Because look at what you've got. You've got Tillemans, you've got Maddison, you've got Ndidi, Saman, and all you've got all the youngsters as well. Chowdhury, you've got Mendy in there as well, and then you've got obviously KDH coming through. So his game time is going to be limited. Yeah, if he's going to bring him into the fold, one of those is going to drop out. Now, is it going to be Maddison that's going to be the fall guy? They're still talking about him going to Arsenal.
I wouldn't be sad if he went.
I wouldn't be at this point.
I'll drive him there. I'll drive him, no problem. I'm available.
It is a weird situation now where obviously we've brought, is it 3 signings confirmed now, and it just seems like we've boosted the squad so much more just with them 3 signings than we had the last 2 seasons. Obviously with injuries costing us, it just fell kind of straight down the moment we saw a lot of injuries happen. And whereas this season, like you say, if Maddison gets injured, if he stays, we've got Jude Hall there. If Ndidi or Sumer get injured, obviously one of them can swap in for the other. It's a lot better for looking for us obviously now. And like I said, Jude Hall, I honestly think we should keep him just in case, because it might be a different style to what Maddison is for us. It might be better for a certain game we have in the Premier League over Maddison. But let's get May in and see what his thoughts are.
Just a quick one. How good was Bertrand against Burton?
Fair play. I must admit, when I first saw the signing, I honestly didn't think he was our sort of player.
Same as me, but Cags looked lost at times. Bertrand was keeping him in check And Eddie's gone. See you, Ed.
Yep, he's gone.
But how good was Bertrand? And again, another free transfer. I think it'll be great because it'll be cover there. It'll help Thomas along the way, give him good advice and this, that, and the other. And then obviously when you get JJ back at Christmas, you got 3 then fighting for left back position. You know, we're a club going places, and obviously we've got talks now of the ground being extended as well. So all that's going to do is just give more income to the club and everything else. Oh, he's back.
Yeah, the internet dropped out. Sorry.
Right.
Yes, mate. How are you doing?
I'm all right. I'm going to QPR.
You going to QPR? Same. Well, we'll try and meet each other there then. So, Marion, what's your thoughts on obviously Albrighton? Obviously, we've already spoke about how happy we are that he has come in and re-signed for us to make sure he stays until 2024, I think. But what's your thoughts? Do you reckon it was a good idea to keep him, or do you reckon we should have let him go?
Who?
Albrighton.
Keep him because he's a legend. God bless him.
There you go. Fair play. That's fair play. Yeah. Like I say, he's been here for, I think, 6 years now. And obviously, he was part of the Great Escape. He was obviously a major part in winning the league. And obviously, and then he scored, I think he scored the first goal in the Champions League, I think, as well. Against, was it Bruges?
At the end of the day, he didn't cost us nothing. So it won't cost us anything to keep him. So he'll be a big player still, but he won't be getting the match time that he perhaps would have wanted, but he obviously signed the contract because he wants to be with the club. So happy days all round, really.
Yeah. So, mate, obviously with you going to QPR as well, what's your thoughts on the game? Do you reckon we will go out with a strong lineup like Adrian Gray said, and me included?
Gray say same team. I think going to be same team. Put the same team out, a good team out, and give them and 60 minutes. Take them off.
Yeah, you're right. I think we need to put a full team out for a full 60, 70 minutes, and then obviously put out a few players that maybe look a bit tired or if they get injured. We need to look at a sustainable lineup for the next 3 games, to be honest, into when we get to Wolves game. Do we think we'll start 2 strikers, or do you reckon it'll be a 4-3-3 with 2 wingers coming up for this game? Anyone?
I
think we'll play with Grafton and Vardy up top. I do.
Yeah, I think so too. What do you reckon, Gray?
I hope he goes Vardy and Daka.
Yeah, I think we're all agreeing on that. It's something I think we saw in the first half of the Wickham game, didn't we? Or was it Burton? I think we had both of them up, and obviously then he changed to Kelechi on his own. It's hard to work out, but obviously with the 2 strikers, do you think that should be going into the new season like that, or do you reckon we need to go back to a single striker formation?
We strikers.
I think it depends on the opposition. I think he has the flexibility now to chop and change and incorporate, a second striker or a lone striker. So, like he did last season, albeit we used Cal up front with him, with Vardy, so it gave us 2. But if you played Iheanacho on his own, it didn't work. He's not a lone striker. He's more of a foil for somebody up there. So I think you'll see a mixture of different games against different opposition. With different formations, like he has done. I think it will be tactical. Practical.
See, I'm not a Kel lover, but if we hadn't got him in the last sort of 10 or so games, then
would have been anywhere near
firing. Yeah, it was. We would have dropped out. So he did do well, but I just think the lad's not took his chances really in the early days, and he is a quality player, but I just think we've got more coming in that I think Kel soon will
better
be
options,
I think Kel soon will be on his way. Yeah. He just looks lazy to me.
Why don't we give a chance, George Hurst? Give him one chance. He might be good for us.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Good point. I'm not surprised he's not featured in any pre-season. He's given the young lads a bit of a run out. I'm surprised George Hurst hasn't got a bit of a run out as well.
Has he not gone out on loan again this season?
He went to. I think it went to Robin last year.
Yes,
I think he did. I'm not. Like I said, I'm not too clued up on the youngsters, but I have heard he has been decent for the under 21s or whatever it is. But yeah, I think, like I say, in my personal opinion, when obviously Barnes comes back, I think you will have to go back to a one strike formation, because I don't think it works with Barnes in a 2-strike formation, because it's just going to be too attackive, and we won't have the defence or midfield for that in a lot of games. But let's get Jack, and I think Jack's just joined in. How are you, Jack?
Yeah, good fellas. How are you? Evening, great, Adrian.
Yes, Jackie,
Good,
baby.
good fellas. Do we
look?
look like them out the film, them Italian mafia?
You're
What are
right,
you
yeah.
saying,
So,
Jack?
Jack,
Yes,
tell us
I'm
where you are, mate. Are you out stalking tonight? What's going on? Where are you? Out and about?
stalking. Behave yourself. None of
This
that.
is like
Are roving
Danica.
reporter?
It's an offence to do things like that. I wouldn't be on Leicester Fan TV otherwise.
Yeah, but you look
He's
wrong, Jack.
sitting outside Vardy's house in Lincoln.
No,
Right.
it caught me on a wrong situation. Obviously, I had the picture with top the four in, and obviously, as I were leaving, I'd look back to talk to someone, and it's got me at that angle.
No,
No, I don't believe that.
I don't
Well,
believe
no,
you.
Jack.
Definitely
You
not.
were looking to say, "Oh, someone's with my top, having a picture, and I'm going to photo bomb him."
No, I'll get a CCTV from Wickham, and they'll give it me. Don't worry.
So, Jack, what is your thoughts on the QPR game tomorrow?
They're a championship team, aren't they? A regular championship team. Obviously, they've got Charlie Austin up front. It depends if Leicester's going to play two sides. If we're going to play two sides and start playing the youngsters and messing around with it, they're going to beat us again, aren't they? Wickham, no offence, they played really well. They attacked Leicester well. We gave them more of a chance second half, and they took it with both hands and scored that goal and won the game. So
I'll tell you something. If Akinfenwa had his shooting boots on, we would have been 2 or 3 down in the first half.
yeah,
We were let off big time.
You're right.
Let off big time there.
What do you say, Mayan?
Jack had a photo with Anvankwa from the striker for Wickham.
Yes, he did.
He's not really like you see him. Yeah, he's like a presence on the pitch. He's massive.
He's a beast. He is a beast.
In real life, yeah, he looks more skinnier, isn't it? More like he's got the muscle, but he's more skinnier off the pitch. I don't know whether it's because he wears a big, massive shirt.
I think he wears a skin tight shirt.
Oh, Vardy looks like a twig.
Right, let's get into the comments for a minute. So Daniel does say he wants a 4-3-3 formation with Barnes, Vardy, and Daka as a front three. I don't think that would work, because obviously that's 2 strikers with a winger. But who knows? Leicester Chester says we have no attacking partners. Where Brendan is just hoping India with brilliance, or the opposition will make a mistake. That's right. The last 2 games has been that. I don't think we've just had the momentum or anything to have any chance of a goal. We haven't, like I said, you haven't even had an assist yet, have we? So not an assist, sorry, a chance on goal really, other than maybe 1 or 2 from both the last 2 games.
One of the lads in work said Vardy at the post against Wickham, and
Yeah.
I couldn't remember that.
I think it was that close chance from the quite a tight angle, and he's just saved it off the line. I think, I don't know if he hit the post, but that was probably their only big chance against Wickham. But yeah, Jono, let's see if he says, Albrighton has a great backup. Yes, great buzzing with the deal. Is it really your sign is wonky? Don't start that stuff. Come on. Like, at least I've got to sign to say my name. Can I ask, Yuri signed a new contract yet? I don't think he has. Anyone else can confirm he has or not?
No, I don't think he has. It would be big news, wouldn't it? It'd be everywhere.
Yeah, I think even if there is a contract, I don't think there'll be that big of a contract. I think it'll only be a 1 more year, just in case we don't get into the Champions League next year. Stalking top twice in one day, Jack.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah, Jack, you got to stop this stalking malarkey. You'll be locked up. And then you'll have to give me your season ticket.
We could do a panto. Jack, you could star in panto in December, couldn't you? It'd be called Jack and the Stalk.
Look, Andy's got a black and white top on, look, stripes.
Yeah.
He's escaped from prison.
Jack,
Jack, here's another one for you. Did you win at the bingo tonight?
Didn't do too bad. Yeah, we're all right.
Fair play. Right.
How much
so
did you
obviously,
win?
No, I don't confirm things like that.
Weirdo.
Taxman might be watching.
So obviously, me and Gray have spoken about this comment, but would you take Leon Bailey? Obviously, we've had rumours of this, but would any of you other three take Leon Bailey to Leicester City at the moment?
Yeah,
It's a hell yeah.
hands down.
Yeah, I'd rather take him than Sam Bailey.
Get
I shouldn't say that because she sometimes watches.
ready for a comment. Get ready for a message from her.
Yeah.
Go on, man.
I want to get that Pereira from West Brom. Marcus Pereira.
Yeah, I think Gray said that as
it's in the
well.
reports today. Yeah.
Why we sell? Why we get online to Chowdy onto West Brom and get that Pereira and do swap
What
deal?
about Lascelles? Anyone? Newcastle? Jamal? Is it Jamal Lascelles?
Yeah,
He's a
so
centre
off.
back, isn't he?
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
Captain, yeah.
no, Saint Maximin.
Sam
Saint
Maxime,
Maxime.
yeah.
We
Good player. Very
that's
quick.
that's the sort of play we need to be bringing in at this point. Like I say, with Gazelle, I ain't even going to talk about that because Gray's already had enough of me saying that word.
Do you think that Sam
Jack,
Maxime
drop him
is a
out.
little bit like Traore from Wolves?
That's
Do
the
you
sort of
think
play
he's a
we
similar
need.
sort of player? They're similar
Yeah,
sort of players, quick, pacer,
Yeah,
but also they're inconsistent though when they get in that final third of the pitch, like Barnes used to be.
Come on, Greg.
I know.
For
Listen,
me,
Gazelle's dog shy. Sorry
I'm not mentioning
for
Gazelle.
people. Oh, sorry. Someone mentioned Gazelle and set me off.
Mm.
Someone kicked the hornet's nest.
He can't.
It was
He
me.
can't shoot. He
Look,
can't
you know, talking about the animal where you great,
Oh.
like set off.
Thea asked who signed to 2024. It was Albrighton. I was shocked, but I'm happy it's happened. Jono says as well, I think we all agree on this. We need to start playing a full 11 for another 60 minutes
Yeah.
instead of a half and half team. Who else?
I read a comment the other day that in our 15-16 season we didn't win any friendlies before the season.
That's true as well. I said that as well to
No, you
Ross
didn't.
when honestly, if you look back at the watch along, for Wickham, I said this exact stat to him. I said that we did not win a game in the season we won the league.
Stop lying.
Hey, Jack, he's so easy to wind up.
Is it?
He'll drop
Is that
me
what-
out in a minute.
You got that off me, didn't you?
No. Hey,
Well, I definitely said that.
I was a semi-finalist of the quiz, and I was done by a good man.
Jack,
I was beat by
there
a
you
better
go.
person.
Here's another one for you, Gray.
I tell you what, Gray, you know I was supposed to
Yes.
win a prize.
Yeah.
Still
Have they
waiting,
not
mate.
transferred you the money yet?
No, they've
Jack,
not done anything.
You're absolutely terrible.
Terrible.
He's got
Phil's
to
supposed to be
spend it
sorting
on
it.
his new haircut.
Locke says he's sorting it.
Shot of it all.
Nothing.
I'm not like
Jack,
Locke says, don't send you your prize, mate.
Terrible,
Wait
yeah.
6 months.
4 days
German
they said it
was
would
talking
take.
about.
I
No,
believe.
wait 6 months for the
It'll be a
quiz prize.
pizza. It'll be a pizza
Jack,
delivered by
Jack.
ADT taxis.
Jack, are you going to QPR?
I am going to QPR tomorrow. Yes, I'll be there.
Are you
on the way
driving
now.
or are you going on train?
No, I'm going in the car.
I'll give him a
Yes,
lift.
I'm-
Who, Mayan?
Yeah.
Or do you want to
Man wants a
read
lift.
it?
Man's looking for a lift.
Lift of happiness.
It's all right. It's all right. It's getting his missus to take him and wait for him again the next couple of games, ain't you?
Oh, shut
Jack?
up, Reedy. That was just a one-off.
I'll tell you what, you've got a good lady in Ailey, you have.
Jack, your missus drives you, don't she?
Well, she's well worth paid, yeah. Let's
Yeah.
put it
You
that
don't.
way.
You don't drive your missus though.
No, she
He
drives
can't
me
drive.
up
They
the
won't
wall.
give him a license.
Nothing more.
So she takes you along, and you go off to the football, and she goes out shopping.
Yeah, she goes
Yeah,
shopping
exactly,
to get best
Yeah,
of
but
both
that
worlds.
side won't even give her his bank card.
No, I know. They say you got to give her something for the trouble.
You can't return it.
Yeah, you got a good missus there, mate. Does all that for you.
I have. Don't
Yeah,
worry
what-
about that.
Is there a
Yeah,
watch
let
along
me know.
show tomorrow?
Let me know if you can't get to one of the games, because if I can get a ticket, you can take me as well.
Is there a
What were you
watch
saying,
along
Mayan?
tomorrow?
Corner against Sheffield United.
Who's going Sheffield United?
Doncaster.
They're
Sean
in the
Bean.
Championship, Sheffield United. Doncaster in League One.
What were you saying, Gray? At watch along, yeah?
Is there a watch along tomorrow?
Yes, I
Yeah.
think Tom is doing one. I think
And
is
Locke.
he? Tom and Locks is doing
Tom
one.
at 2 o'clock, I think.
Oh no, he's gone.
Oh, there we
Graham's
go.
gone.
Thanks for listening
He
to
just
him.
wanted,
Probably
he
got
just
to
wanted
get
the question
Bushman.
answering. He just wanted the question answering. So on to the next one, boys. Before I bring it up, is anyone buying the new away shirts tomorrow or anytime coming up?
Well, they're minty green chocolate ones.
Yes.
No. I'd rather have a pink one.
Oh. Well, I'm getting it tomorrow morning before I even get on the coach. I'll be wearing it at the match. Will we be wearing it at QPR or will we be
Well,
wearing our home shirt?
Reedy. Live on Leicester Fan TV, you're doing the catwalk.
Yes, I
Graham
will
said
be
that he'd
doing
only
that, yeah.
get one if it's in best format.
What's that?
Yeah, I'm going to say, who's the worst shirt is in Premier League? I think Spurs the worst kit.
I'm not sure. I've not really looked at the kits. I see Newcastle's today. Newcastle's away kit. If
Newcastle's away kit looks awful. I don't like it at all.
Haley, you do that, love. You do that. I don't know how much you'll get with 50p on it, but you may. Because it's all the Leicester shirts Jack's been ordering.
It's all the leftovers.
Pardon me.
I seen the Spurs away kit. It's awful. I seen the away kit. It's awful.
What? How
Jack,
many?
Jack, your missus has just
Yeah.
posted. She's going to ruin you tomorrow. What does she mean?
Nothing.
She's putting a strap on.
She's going to ruin him tomorrow. You're going
So,
to have a date.
like I said, with the away kit, we are going to be. We have got a competition going on the Leicester Fan TV website for the new away kit. You have to obviously go to the Leicester website to make sure you get entered into that. I don't know what's happening on it, but go to the Leicester Fan TV website
I think
and
that
enter on
gets
that.
mint.
Adrian,
I honestly think it's mint. I didn't say it enough on the watch along. Wickham that the kit is actually really nice, in my opinion.
you don't have much to say when Ross is on, Reedy.
Well, I can't because he's always butting in.
Talking Britain.
Great, you can enter that
Ross.
competition, mate, because I'm not. So you might have a chance of winning it this time.
Mate, I entered the wife's family, the whole family, my nieces, my kids, this, that, the other for the new shirt.
Bread
But I
Becky.
still didn't get a sniff at it.
What were you saying, mate?
Are you
Who,
going
me?
to Wembley? Yeah.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, if my ticket comes through,
Yeah,
yeah, I will be.
Have your ticket not come through?
What do you mean? Don't you dare tell me that now.
I bet his name will be wonky on the ticket as well.
Oh, tell you that, Adrian, as well.
That's because he can't reach to put it up straight.
Don't bend it.
Oh,
Good girl,
Get
Haley.
that
Good
comment
Good
off.
old Haley. You tell him, Haley. You wear the trousers.
Don't care about Doncaster. They're going to League 2 next season. They're going to get relegated.
What's Haley done to you, Mayan?
No.
Yeah.
Don't say that. Ross's dad's a Donny fan, isn't he?
What's your credit
Ross's
card?
dad's a Doncaster fan.
So, guys, I think that's where we're going to end it. But before I leave,
Yeah.
QPR game. What is your scoreline? I think, did you say 2-1, Gray? I will let you
I
say it
said
again to make sure.
I said 2-1 with Tillerman to score first.
Yep. Adrian?
1 each. Daka to score.
Oh,
1-0.
Dax.
There you go. Jack?
I ain't predicting nothing. Every time I predict, we lose.
No. You can't
Who's
sit on the
just
bench.
put the
You've
foot
got to
down
say
in
it.
the motor?
I tell you what, yeah, I'm going to go for Charlie Austin to score and Leicester to win 2-1. Patson Daka.
There you go. Mayan?
3-1 to Leicester.
You want to Leicester?
Jack, who's
Mine-
driving?
You are?
Who's driving?
Hades driving. We're going shopping.
Take the foot off the
I'm
accelerator
not
and stop
driving.
messaging while
How can
she's
she
driving.
drive in text at the same time?
You know, Rudy, you need to
What did you say, man?
You know you score for Leicester?
Right, I'm sorry, lads. I've got to drop out. I've got to phone the wife.
Yes.
I've spoke to her all day.
No
Catch you
worries,
later,
mate.
boys.
Appreciate you coming in.
Ta-da.
See you in a bit.
Yeah, mate.
You know who scored for our goal forward QPR? Vardy, Madsen, and others.
Where's he from?
There you go then. I am going to go for, before we finish, I'm going to go for a 3-0 win. I'm going to go positive. We've got to put a full good a team out and go for it tomorrow, and I think we need to. I think Albrighton will score. I think he'll come on. I think Yuri will score, and I think Dak will score. So, yeah, that's going to be 3-0 for me. Right, I appreciate you coming in, Adrian. I will see you next time.
Yeah, again, guys.
What's the next show coming up, Jack? I'm trying to remember now. It's tomorrow, isn't it? The watch along.
Yeah, it's the watch alongs tomorrow.
Yes. So if you want to join in after that, then you can do. So yeah, I appreciate you joining, Adrian.
See you later, guys.
See you later.
Yep, see you in a bit. What do you say, man? Oh, man's gone as well because it's just me and you, Jack. So before we go, Jack, how was your bingo night?
Yeah, it was all right. A lot of numbers to think about. You know, it's 11, it's heaven, it's Jamie Vardy, double legs 11. So I was hoping for that number tonight. Didn't really come my way. Not that it does when you've been going like one within every chance. So, you know, you got to be in it to win it, like the other programme says on BBC.
Yeah, exactly. That's fine. Right, we'll catch you. I will catch you tomorrow, but we'll catch you whenever on another stream then, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. Speak to you in a bit, mate.
Yeah, see you guys tomorrow live at Queen's Park Rangers.
Yes, of course. See you in a bit. Right, guys, so that is going to be it for the show. Appreciate you all joining. Mark, see you in a bit. We will see you at the game. It'll be the first time meeting you if I do meet you. Appreciate you all coming in. Who else is saying? Good show, really. Appreciate it. You will see me again next Friday night for the pre-match and post-match of the Villarreal game and the pre-match for the Wembley match, the Community Shield. So I'll speak to you all later. Fee, appreciate you coming in as well. Appreciate you coming in. And we'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pal bank. ADT Taxis, Feed Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Memphis UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans' debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.